Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Paul Goldschmidt attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Zach Godley starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. Dahl makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching. Perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard. But he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. And
that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Dahl takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, Trevor Story. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Men on third with two down. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now. Carlos Gonzalez would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
In is Gerardo Parra. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. These Rockies guys, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Loop down towards short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off, and that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Now batting, David Peralta comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Peralta, 30 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Down 21.
Jay gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the 2nd inning here in the desert. It's the Rockies 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's Descalzo at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're up 2-0. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a breaking ball stays outside. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so It's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So coming to the plate, Daniel Descalzo. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Line toward right center. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two balls and a strike. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, center fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in to try it again, David Dahl. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Hit in the air to left. Peralta's under it, and that's the third out. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
Pitch on its way to Avila. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Echeverria now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Zach Godley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Now the pitch. Missed with a slider. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gerardo Parra.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-1 to Gerardo Parra.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. Ryan McMahon is on deck. The 3-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
Settling in now, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Walters, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Walters, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0 Colorado. Coming to the plate now, John Jay, a base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Nobody out, runner on first. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Jay at third. Goldschmidt is over at second with 1 down in the inning. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's another 2-2. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Goldschmidt rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So digging in now, Daniel Descalzo, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in, Alex Avila. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Over to third, but it's thrown away. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Here's Echeverria now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. So 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Escobar blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Lamb will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. In his career, Lamb comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. but this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rockies 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. TJ McFarland, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Digging in once again, David Dahl. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that one just missed outside. Outside, 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Dahl aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. Echeverria for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in for the Rockies, Gerardo Parra. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 5-3. Chris Russin, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Chris Russell.
In now is John Jay. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's batting .500, 6 for 12.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Into the box now, David Peralta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
First baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Descalzo is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 14.
Stepping up now, Tony Walters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 50.
Ian Desmond will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
No balls and a strike to count. He'll start this one at 274. 5 homers and an even 40 RBIs. A windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. That misses. 1-2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Avila recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Mike Dunn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Eduardo Escobar.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in, Daniel Descalso earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Escobar on at first, nobody out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dahl is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Pitch on its way to Avila. This is pulled into right. Gonzalez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now back, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early.
On 1.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 to David Dahl.
Count is 2-1.
inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains 5-3. Zach Roscoe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Steven Souza is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Count remains 2-2.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 0-2 home. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Brian Shaw takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. LeMahieu over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 5-3. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And that's in there. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Gerardo Parra will be next. No outs, nobody on. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Softly hit out toward short. Descalzo on to Goldschmidt. A double play.
Now batting, first baseman,
In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
the catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. In now, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 11, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. McMahon moving to his left. One away.
Third baseman, number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's just 2 for 12. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and punks the hitter.
In now, Daniel Descalso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Escobar, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good battle. Count remains full. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, but a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitch on its way to Avila. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. One left for Arizona. can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Number 66 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 66.
And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. They'll come in here at 259. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Iannetta matches up here in this one against his former employer, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled off. For short, hit hard. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High pop-up. Descalso has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now to the plate, David Dahl. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Descalso fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Wade Davis enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
71, Wade Davis.
Here's Hechavarria now. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's a .333 hitter.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Davis is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Echeverria is retired, and there's one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
Up next for Arizona, John Jay. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Marte leads off first with one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count, now 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this is lined right back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Arizona down to its last strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out. And the Rockies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
6-4 the outcome today. The Rockies get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Chris Russin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Zach Godley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, David Dahl sped around the bases twice with 2 triples, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 6-4. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West, and the Rockies are third in the division. The San Francisco Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 11-2. In the standings, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. The San Diego Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, while the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Milwaukee Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-5. At the start of the day, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West. Freddie Freeman was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 9-1. Heading into the day, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, and the Braves are 3rd in the division. The Cardinals picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3. As of today, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, and the Cardinals are 4th in the division. The Pirates smacked 15 team hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-5. In the standings, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are 3rd in the division. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-4. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. Jonathan Scope plated 3 runs on the day as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 5-3. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East, while the Orioles are 4th in the division. The Yankees brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-5. As of today, the Yankees are leading the AL East, and the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East. Chris Sale pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Red Sox took care of the Tigers 7-6. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Kansas City Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-0. Heading into the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Twins are 2nd in the division. The Angels completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-3. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, while the Astros are atop the division. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-2. As of today, the Mariners are in 2nd place in the AL West, and the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Rangers stopped their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Indians 7-5. In the standings, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Indians are atop the AL Central. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.